Hey, free flow design is possible in Illustrator. I'm going to show you today some very simple tricks for that. I'm Karina Gardner, and today in our Learn to Become a Designer series, I'm going to play with you because it really is fun to play with the brush and the eraser. Okay, so super simple. Now, before I get started, if you're not signed up for my free Introduction to Illustrator course on karinagardnercourses.com, then you're missing out. Totally free, and it's meant to help you become a better designer, and it will help you, it'll walk you through some of the first steps of dealing with Illustrator, okay? All right, so let's come over, and I have a brand new artboard opened up. Just open up your Illustrator, which, by the way, did you know you have a free trial for the first 30 days? So if you want to sign up for that, you can do that at Adobe. So what I'm going to come over and do is choose my paintbrush tool, okay? It's 5 down on the tool bar, okay? And right now it looks like I have the fill of white and I have a stroke of black. Now we're just going to go ahead and paint. I'm going to show you what that looks like. I'm going to pull along. You can see I'm just making some squigglies here, okay? And you can see that it's automatically smoothed it out. And what it's done is it's automatically changed to no fill at all. So that's what the red stroke means. And then a black stroke line. Now, if you want to change that color, you just come into your stroke, make sure and pull it to the front, double click on it, and you can see I have a color picker over here, so I can change or move my picker around and then push OK. Now, if I draw with my brush tool, okay, you can see that it's changed to that color. Now you can see I'm just messing around here, and I want you, especially if you're new to Illustrator, I think one of the problems is you kind of feel like, oh my gosh, I have to like design everything perfectly, I have to use the pen tool, I have to clean things up, I have to align things. Illustrator is a great place just to draw, and especially with the brand new updates to the iPad, if you want to be drawing organically, you totally can now, but you can also do it right onto the computer. Now I'm using a bamboo tablet today. You can use a Wacom tablet, and that will give you a like a more organic feeling. If you want a true easy peasy feeling, like where you're really drawing on paper, do that on the iPad. Okay, and then you can bring it over into Illustrator, and it's great. Anyway, I just wanted to show you how awesome this brush tool is. If you double click on the brush tool, you are going to get this awesome menu, okay? And you can see that right now, I have it right in the middle, so it's going to be, if you push it over to the accurate, it's going to be closer to whatever you're drawing, whereas if you push it over towards the smooth, it's going to take your pieces and kind of smooth them out for you. So that's why I have mine in the middle. I like to keep it in the middle, but you maybe you're doing really fine drawing, and you need it to be more accurate, and you don't want things smoothing out. Push it over to the accurate. And then you have these other selections as well, and you can decide within how many pixels, and mine is 3, okay? And then push OK, all right? So that will just help you change things around. Now I do want you to know, if I come over to my selection tool and I click on this, what you're actually drawing is actually a pencil line. So if I come in close, I'm going to zoom in, you can see that there are anchors here. So you can change this stroke line by going to Window and Stroke right there, and look at this. This is where you can change it to thicker or super thin, okay? So this is still like a pencil tool where you're drawing. It just starts out with a nice line for you as a brush, so you can pay attention to it. Okay, the last thing I want to show you is that you can erase away. So if you're drawing organically and you make a mistake, or you don't like where a line is, or whatever, if you come over to your eraser tool, you can take this tool, and I'm going to double click on it. Now mine is set at 1, so it's super tiny, and just for the sake of showing you, I'm going to change it all the way up to 40 and push OK. That way you can see this big fat eraser I've got. Now you need to make sure you're highlighted. So you can see right now I am highlighted on this stroke. If you're not highlighted, go ahead and select it like that, and you can see I have a blue line around it. That means it's highlighted. If you're not highlighted, it's not going to erase. Then take your eraser tool and erase away a bit of that line. Okay, and you can see it very easily erased away. If I try to erase my pink one, you can see that it's not doing it. It's because it's not highlighted. So make sure you're highlighted. This is so powerful because you can just select a small area and erase away and not worry about if you touch everything else around it. So it's really awesome. Okay, that's it. That's today's tutorial. I hope you have a chance to play around with your brush tool and your eraser tool. It's meant to be fun and organic, especially if you really love drawing. If you're looking for very specific coursework, like you're looking to really get into fabric design or become a silhouette designer or paper designer, then you can go to my site at karinagardnercourses.com. And there you're going to find a whole set of amazing courses that's going to teach you exactly what I do in the industry. So you'll find lots of Illustrator courses on the website. Mine are very specifically geared to the industries that I design for, and that's where I make most of my money. That's what I do as a designer, and I'm just sharing with you how you can do the same. So if you are interested in that, you can go to karinagardnercourses.com. See you guys.